On today's vlog, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. One, my daddy died yesterday, 4:32 in the afternoon. He died of COVID-19. I've got a lot of folks in my life on Facebook and other social media ready to proclaim that the virus is a hoax. Well, that hoax killed my daddy. I've already done my crying, even though I'm tearing up a little bit right now. He was my daddy. I'll say this about Sonny Sewell, my dad. He was the kindest person you'd ever meet, and he was really a hard-working man. He had a horrible life when he was young. He had a hard life when he was older. I miss him. I didn't get to go see him before he passed because of this damn virus. People, see, here's the deal. My father was in a nursing home. His doctor had COVID-19. And this is from somebody bringing it into that facility where those elderly people are sitting ducks. So if you're not going to wear a mask to keep you from getting COVID-19 and you're not going to socially distance because it impinges upon your First Amendment right, where do the rights of the individuals that if you're a carrier, you're infecting them, where are their rights? This virus is a chimera. It is an amalgam of other viruses and who knows what. My friend on Facebook, Daniel Brinkley, when I posted that my dad died, he put down virus ? And the reason is Daniel is not stupid. He understands that there are big things at play right now. Your whole world is getting ready to be shook up. I'm sorry, but it is. That brings me to the second thing I'm going to address in this vlog today. There will be very few people watch this, I know. I was informed last night from a very knowledgeable source. He was in my office. Not going to say who it was. I've talked about him before on this vlog, but I don't have his permission to reveal he's the one that revealed this to me. He's an emergency medical technician. He's currently a licensed police officer, even though he's not working as a police officer. He's retired from the state of Oklahoma as a criminal investigator. He's a lot younger than me, but he's not a young man. Young to me, yes. Within 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, the vaccine will be made available. And here's the problem. If your local emergency management director has not already made the required instructions or the required procedures, required procedures, if your emergency management director's not put those into play, guess what? Then what will happen is your local National Guard unit will set up a tent for vaccinations. Donald Trump said he was going to make sure everybody had it as soon as it was available. The three former presidents, Obama, Bush, and Clinton, I despise all three of them, but they've made the public statement that they're going to take the vaccine and be filmed doing it so that people will know it's nothing to be afraid of. It depends on which vaccine it is, whether you really want to take it or not. But I'm getting off subject here. If there's not sufficient National Guardsmen locally, then the American military, the Army, will come in and set up the tents to vaccinate people. And if there's not enough of those guys and gals, guess who is next in line? I won't keep you guessing. The United Nations Medical Corps. United Nations Medical Corps. Blue helmets. This brings me to Dana Coverstone. When I need to state right now, I absolutely believe Dana Coverstone to be an honorable man. He's a pastor. He's an active pastor, meaning that that's what he does for a living. I believe him to be a good guy. Sorry about being distracted down here. I have ADHD and it's in full roar mode right now. Just got me a new to me. I bought it off my friend Samantha Williams. She and her husband own a local pawn shop that I frequent. But I bought a new monitor. It's a 23-inch monitor. Here, I'll let you see it. It's nice and big. And the reason I bought a new one, and it's also a Hewlett-Packard to match the rest of the gear that I'm using right now. I had a good friend of mine reboot and outfit a Dell computer for my son Brandon because he does videos too. It's got a brand new operating system in it, and so I'm giving him the Dell monitor I was using on my computer. After I start uploading this video, I've got to go over to the table to my right and start assembling his computer so he can test drive it when he gets home today. Now, you can go online on YouTube and type into the search bar Dana Coverstone Dreams, and you can get a full update on his dreams that I personally believe came from God. I do. It's kind of scary. He had he knew about the virus and the things going with it before everybody else did because God revealed it to him. We have some perilous times coming up, folks. I wasn't going to wax political on this vlog, but I'm going to tell you right now, the extreme evil left wing in this nation is trying to steal this election from Donald Trump. And the libtards, the liberals, oh, they poo-poo that. That's not what's happening. I have friends that I had two friends unsubscribe to my puny little YouTube channel because I dared mention that. It was not. And if Donald Trump lost it legitimately, fine. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump's, but I'm telling you right now, it's a push by the rest of the world to take away the American dream. They do not want us to be free. They don't want us to be able to make our own decisions in life. They want us to be in servitude, to be slaves. That is what's going on. The communist Chinese and the Russians had a big play in this, folks. Not in supporting Trump, but in supporting Biden and Harris. They supported Hillary Clinton. And I have relatives and friends that still believe that that's the best way to go. Yellow dog Democrat. Trump's a racist. I don't care if he is. The one thing he is, in my opinion, is in love with America. He loves this nation. The other candidates love what they can get from this nation. And I'm an old man sitting here ranting. I know that. But I'm telling you right now, this is the land of the free because of the brave, the men and women, women and men, that sacrificed their time. Many gave their lives to go ahead and ensure that this grand experiment known as the United States of America will continue and sustain itself. But you have others in politics trying to steal everybody's money and to steal power. That's what it's about. Now, I'm not waxing political here, but my daddy died yesterday, so I feel I've got a right to vent a little bit. I have younger brothers and sisters that they too are brokenhearted. I'm brokenhearted. My dad was a great man in so many ways. He really was. If you still have your parents, cherish them. Now, I'm not truly an orphan because my stepmother is my mom, and I refer to her as mom. I've still got one parent. Lost my birth mother a few years ago, lost my daddy yesterday. I've got a stepfather in Norman, Oklahoma that I absolutely am not close to. I actually despise the man. He robbed my brother Chris and I from having a relationship with my mother. We could not have a proper relationship because he's a control freak. He's 97 years old, and the only thing he cares about in life other than money is himself. His children are pretty much of the same ilk. I'm supposed to get some kind of large inheritance. I'll never see it. My brother will never see his. Why? Because this nation is headed down a slippery slope, and if what happens that I think is going to happen, this and rifles are what you're going to have to survive, because there are those out there in our society that are going to do their dead level best to take away from you what they want, that they think they need to have, that you work so hard to gather up for yourself. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I'm not a violent individual. I used to be, but I'm not now. And I'm not advocating violence. I'm just saying you may have to defend yourself. I'll go over this in depth on my radio show today at 3 o'clock. Go to Adventures Into the Strange on Blog Talk Radio. Type in Tucklow Neshoba live from the barnyard. And that will be me. And I'll go into depth on a lot of things. If you're watching this, know that this fat, crippled old man loves you. I do, with all my heart. I hope you have a blessed day. And as the sign says, be kind. We need more kindness. Bye now.